Hey all, it's new guitar day. Um, I've been I've had a few gold tops. I think this is my fourth gold top Les Paul that I've had, and I actually I'm a little unusual, I think, among Les Paul fanatics, that I prefer gold tops to bursts. Sorry, I just do. I just think that is absolutely the most beautiful Les Paul there is. And I've been looking for one with P90s and just waiting for the right price to come along, honestly. Because there's a lot of them out there. But for some reason, the gold tops in the last, I don't know, 2, 3 years, gold tops used to be cheaper than bursts. Now it seems like they're more than bursts, so I don't know. So I wanted one with P90. So I found this one, another reverb purchase. I found this one for the right price. It's a, what is it? 2018. It's a 2018 classic. Now, I'm old school, or just old, 52. And when classics came out, I think early 90s, probably, they were sort of, I think they came out around the same time that the studio line started coming out. So these were sort of like in between a studio and a standard. And you know, back in those days, being a Les Paul fan was so much simpler because there was like three different kinds of Les Pauls. You had your Les Paul Custom and you had your Les Paul Standard. For a long time, that was it. They stopped making deluxes for a long time. So it was easy to sort of keep track of Les Pauls then. Now there's a bunch of different ones. I can't even keep them straight anymore. But anyway, back in those days, in the 90s, the classic was sort of thought of as a lesser Les Paul to a standard. For one, they have a slim tapered neck, so it's really, I mean, that's absurd for me, how thin that is for my hands. But, and I don't have particularly huge hands, I don't think anyway. But this neck feels very slim. In fact, this is almost it's as slim as my Jimmy Page Tokai Les Paul. So it's that, and they had at the beginning, the early days, and I think still do. The pickups were a little hotter than a standard, so they, you know, I think that was for people who they were kind of aiming at the market of people who hadn't been into Les Pauls because they were sort of Les Pauls were a little bit traditional. So they sort of hopped them up a little bit, made a slim neck so you could, the Wheedly Wee people could buy a Les Paul. But I think over time that perception of them as a little bit lesser has gone away a little bit. They might be a couple $100 cheaper than a standard, I don't know. But this one is a 2018, not weight relieved. I don't know if they just stopped doing Swiss cheese on all the classics or not. I don't know. One thing I like is that it doesn't say classic on there. They put a blank one on there. The other ones used to say 1960. The very first ones used to say 1960 on there. So that was why they had a slimmer neck. They justified it by calling it a 1960 profile. I haven't seen though. I thought 2018 classics would have come with Grovers, but this has the Clusons, the Gibson Clusons. So I don't know what the deal is on it. And they're not replaced. Those came from the factory, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, I wanted a P90 Les Paul. It does have a little bit of spank to it. So it'll be fairly versatile, and another reason why I wanted a P91, I've got the custom. That's a 3 pickup. I got the standard. Yes, it's a Tokai, but it is a Les Paul standard. That's got the Seymour Duncan 59s in it. I got that deluxe, which has the mini humbuckers and the DiMarzio in the middle, and this one has the P90. So I'm kind of justifying another Les Paul purchase by saying, well, now I need all the different pickup configurations. So. Which is nonsense. Nobody needs 4 of these. But I'm spoiled rotten. So when my wife says it's okay to buy one, I buy one. I like it. I'm going to see what I can do with it. I do think it has different uses and different tones than I would get out I think it is a little bit different than different tones than the other ones, but I just like the look of it. God, that's pretty, isn't it? Got the light back. I know they do dark back ones, but this is just fine by me. Not collectible and not high end, I guess, but a really nice, solid 2018 Les Paul. There's, you know, purists on the internet who say 2018, that's the last of the real Les Pauls. And you know, somebody, I did that My Guitars video for the custom, the black custom, and somebody commented, of course you realize anything made after 1968 is not a real Gibson anyway. You know, I'm not that much of a purist. So I don't like, I'm a little bit of a traditionalist, if not a purist, but I don't like the push-pulls of stuff, at least not from the factory. I don't like all that modern stuff that they're doing. You know, they got the modern Les Paul line now and the traditional line. I would lean much more toward traditional. I do have, you know, in fact, all three of the other Les Pauls are boogered. The custom had the third pickup, the middle pickup installed. The Pete Townsend one came as a deluxe, a 2015 deluxe, and that one was converted by somebody to Pete Townsend spec, so that one is boogered. The Tokai has all the push-pulls, the Jimmy Page wiring done to it, so that one's boogered. This will stay just as is. Might take the pickguard off, but I'm not messing with it other than that. I'll keep it just like it is. So we'll see what we can do with it, but another in the My Guitars series, 2018 Les Paul Classic Gold Top P90s. Stay tuned for more. Good luck.